Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, go ahead and click that subscribe button. If you're returning, welcome back. So as you can tell by the title of the video, we're going to be doing some Boho locks. And I just want to show you guys how I have been walking around for the past week and a half, almost 2 weeks. I had started this on a really busy week for me. And I was like, I'm going to get to it when I get to it. And that was 2 weeks later. But I hit it really well, so it was good. So these are the locks that I'm going to be installing. As you guys know, I make locks, love making locks. It is time consuming though. And to locks and clients at the same time is a lot, which is why you guys haven't heard about me dropping locks in a minute. Yeah. But I really wanted some Boho locks. Boho locks are in, so I said let me just go ahead and make some. I'm a person who cannot sit here and wrap my hair for that long. I need something quick, and that's what these locks are. You put them in easy, you don't have to take the time to actually wrap for real. Pre-made locks, love it. But yeah, I just want to show you guys how the locks look. I love them. I love the length. I was making sure trying to make sure they were all about the same length. And this is what it looks like. I also did triangle parts throughout, but I will show you that more later. All I'm going to do now is detangle the front of my hair, take these little twisty twists that I have for 2 weeks out, comb through it, and we're going to get right into the video. I will say I do need to take a little bit better care of my hair. And not to say my hair isn't bad. It's bad. But I need to moisturize it deep. Compared to what I usually do, I've been slacking. Anyway, so I'm pulling my hair to the back so I can keep it out of the way so I can start parting the front. And I was feeling myself for a second. I like the way it looked in the ponytail. I said, oof, I cannot wait till this is done. Rock a side part, real cute. But yeah, all I'm going to do is start parting the front. And I'm going to start by doing a middle part. And I've already pulled out my edges. I've been rocking this thing for 2 weeks, which I kind of like because I got to figure out how I like to wear my edges before I secure, finish the rest of the top. So all I'm doing is I'm dividing it into 2 rows around my head. And then I'm going to start doing triangle parts. At this point, me doing my hair, or at this time, I was just not having it. I was pretty lazy. So the parts don't look perfect. It honestly is just you'll see. It's fake triangle parts, and that's what I was going for. I also wanted you to pay attention to the ends. You see, that's breakage for me, and that needs to be fixed. I trimmed my hair less than a month ago, which means it really shouldn't look like that, which means I haven't been moisturizing my hair, which means I need to take better care of it. Anyway, this is me trying to explain to you how I'm doing the parts. All I do is I'm trying to make triangle parts, so I do it one way, diagonal, then I do it the other way, diagonal. And that's all I'm doing all the way around my head. And then I also wanted to show you guys, how I said my hair is long? So what I do, because I do have longer hair and the ones towards the back were really long, is I will just fold it where I want it to stop. And then I'm going to wrap it up that braid. I'm going to do that in a second. So all I do is fold it, and then I go ahead and wrap that around my braid. That way my lock can be any length. And I'm just going to do this all around my head for both rows. Yeah, this is me after, and I don't know why I was feeling myself a little bit, but I always said I wanted to cut my hair, and I just thought I don't know, I think I can rock a lot of looks, but yeah, I was feeling myself. This is me just showing you the different lengths of the locks. I'm honestly going to sell these, if I'm being honest. I'm going to sell them and put them up. I just need to find time. But these are the 3 lengths. The shorter ones go in the back. The middle one goes in the middle, like middle 2 rows. I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 7 rows, 2 in the back below the ear to ear line and 5 above that. So for the first 2 rows, I use the short locks. For the next 2 rows, 2 to 3 rows, no, 2 rows, I use like the medium ones. And then for the top 3 rows, I used like the longest locks possible. And that's how I did it. I also wanted to show y'all like one of the boho locks. I'm not a girl who likes too many curls in my locks because I don't need it to get tangled. I'm here for the messy look. Actually, I'm capping. It's just I did not want a lot of curls with this one, but I do like me some real good curls. I'm going to show you how the loop looks, and then we're just going to hop right into it. How I like to do it is I like to look at where the lock falls, the other locks that I've done. I try to match it up a bit beforehand, and I leave like a good inch for wiggle room, because once I attach it, it will like fall a bit, or after I'm done wrapping, it will like extend itself like an inch longer. So all I do is I insert the latch hook and then put the lock in like 2 to 3 inches away from the base of my head. And that's because I love the knotless look. I like when it's like flat towards the root and thick towards the end. It gives it like a, I don't know. I like the look. I like it better that way. So all I'm going to do is open it, pull it through, and pull both your braid and the lock through. And see how like it hasn't matched up yet, but watch until I start wrapping. You're gonna get your wrapping hair, and all the stuff that I've used is listed in my ebook, which is currently available on my website. So you can go ahead and check that out. And it includes like tips and tricks, all the tools that I use, all the hair that I use. It's got a little bit of a lot. I think I did well on that one. I was trying to give y'all something that would help you, learn how to do your own hair so you can stop coming to me. Not like that. Like, I love to see y'all, but like, do your hair at home. Save your coin, babes. Anywho, all I'm gonna do after I insert it with the latch hook is don't mind my edges, is I'm gonna wrap all the way down. And as I'm wrapping, I'm gonna try to add a little bit of texture. See how flat it is at the top? Anyways, add a little bit of texture so it looks more natural, and I'm just gonna go all the way down, and then you're gonna see me hit the curl. I don't know if you're gonna see it in this one. I do this again, but whenever I hit a curl, I move it out of the way, and I'll show you either in this one or the next time we do it. Yep. Yeah, so I'm gonna move it out of the way. Once I get down a bit, I'm gonna take a clip and I'm gonna move it up. And then I'm going to continue wrapping down. And that's just how it goes. That's how you install one of the locks. And then I'm going to go ahead and install the rest of the locks. And I'm going to come to you guys later. And here, I wanted you to see that now, like, you see how there was an inch between the two? Now they're at, like, the same length. So, like, give a little inch for wiggle room for when you're wrapping, because it does extend the lock a bit. Yeah, so here's me finishing my head. I'm going to go all the way around. I'm going to stop one more time to show you guys how I install the locks again. And then I'm going to finish out the locks. This is just me showing you guys me finishing one row. And then I have one more row to go, and I was happy. Yeah. Okay, so here I am doing the process all over again. I wanted to show you guys twice, just in case I missed anything in the first video. I don't know why I threw up my hair like that. Please ignore that. But here I am just checking the length of the lock and where I want it to fall. Once I feel comfortable with it, I'm going to go ahead and use the latch hook to insert the lock. I'm going to pull both the lock and my braid through, and then I'm going to pull tightly. I also want to make it a point that your girl did not braid, like, for real. I didn't use gel to make those parts because I like my locks, like, 2 weeks after, and because I did the rest of my hair like 2 weeks earlier, I didn't want it to be fresh at the top. I feel like that'd be weird, so I didn't use any gel when I made the part, so it will look a little bit more natural. But yeah, if you want it to look more natural, which is probably something I'm going to continue doing, just don't use gel, or don't make your parts, not your parts, but don't grip when you're doing your initial braid. Don't do that like as tight. But yeah, this is me just adding the wrapping hair. As you can see, like, it's loose at the roots. It's real loose. The braid compared to like what I usually do. I'm just gonna add it and I'm gonna wrap it, and you'll see at the end it just looks like, yeah, like you've worn it for like a week, and I like that. I like to start out like that, and I will post a video. If you don't already follow my TikTok, I will post a video on there as well. I just felt like doing a YouTube video this time. I feel like this would give you guys a lot more information and a lot more detail, and I kind of miss, I'm not gonna say I miss being in front of the camera, but I do miss making videos for you guys, for sure. So yeah, I don't think I need to talk for the rest of the video. Probably towards the end when I'm done and I look real good, but I'm just gonna fast forward to the end. Okay, the moment you guys have been waiting for, the final reveal. And I took off my like jacket real quick just so you guys can see where the locks like end up. And I want to say it came out how I wanted it to, exactly how I wanted it to. I wanted it to be thick towards the ends and thin towards the top, so it has like volume, and it has like, volume was the word, so it has volume. And this is me just putting it to the side so I can see how it looks. And I haven't done my edges for real. And don't mind my parts. I really just don't care. But I think it looks real cute. You see how it looks like it's coming from my scalp. That's all I gotta say. Look at it. Look at me. Anyways. Loving it. Trying out some styles. I think it's really cute and really adorable. I'm a lot girly at heart. You guys know this. I'm true to this, not new to this. Heck yeah. But yeah, this is how the locks look like. Go ahead and follow me, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to me on all platforms, including TikTok and Instagram. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will see you guys in the next one.